everybody, it's Lilacspectrum here, and I have been busy with school and I'm finished, so I'm officially on summer break. So this is actually my first video I've done since I got on summer break. It's crazy. I've only been on summer break a couple of days, so it's not like, that's a big deal. So today I actually, last night, I decided to download an audiobook that I had been wanting to read for the longest, and I just didn't really have a lot of time. So I downloaded the book Yes Please by Poehler, and today I want to take a few minutes to kind of review it. So basically, it is like 7 hours long in audio form, but if you listen to like an hour here and an hour there, you can get it done in a day. I think I haven't completely finished the book, but I have like 2 hours left of it. I've been listening to it. I listened to it all the way to work, and then all the way back to the place I get paid at, and then all the way to the library, and then all the way back home. And then I even listened to it while I cross-stitched, so I've been sitting and listening to bits and pieces of it all day long. So I've read a good bit of it. Via audiobook, and I've never really read audiobooks, and I've never really read ebooks because I've always hated the idea of not having it in my hand and not being able to read it myself. And you think if you're doing something, maybe you'd be distracted and can't really pay attention, but that is not the case with this book. This is like a comedy book that I feel like you don't really have to think about a lot of the stuff she says. She's just talking about like stories and so like, so it's not like you have to like profoundly think about what she's saying. The first little bit you do, but as you go along, it's not as like really profound stuff that you really need to think about or anything like that. So I have enjoyed this book so far, and of course I'll probably finish tomorrow because we're heading out of town, and I'll have several hours worth of time just to sit and read or listen to a book. So I'll finish it tomorrow most likely. The thing I like about this book is she has a lot of good stuff, and the book isn't really as funny as I thought it was going to be, because like I watched Parks and Recreation, and I've watched several things she's in and she's starred in and been in, and she's absolutely hilarious and she's absolutely adorable. And so I was kind of sat down thinking, okay, well, this is going to be this hilarious novel, and it's not as funny as I thought. Now there are some really good parts in it that I think are funny, but a lot of it is like advice about life and different things. And some people think, well, it's written by an older person, so it's for an older crowd. And really, I'm only 20. So there have been some things I've got out of it. So you don't necessarily have to be 40 to enjoy this book. I think it's a lot where people kind of get freaked out about books like that, and they won't read them because they can connect with the writer. But I've been able to connect with her on all this stuff, especially with my life being the way it is now. So I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, there's a lot of fun quotes, and there's a lot of really serious quotes when it comes to this book, and I really do enjoy it. So far I like it. So basically, she talks about like how she got into acting and some funny stories she told as she was younger, and things she really enjoyed doing in her younger age and stuff like that. So it's been a very interesting book, and I love it. So I think I really do like the fact that with audiobooks I can just sit down and listen to it, and then don't have to really be I can do other stuff instead of like just devoting time to it. I don't know what is another good audiobook. Like my library has so many books like that are in audio form, not like that, but like that are like fictional. And I just don't know how I'll do with a piece of fiction, with a story like that, how I'll do when it comes to that kind of stuff. Number one, these audiobooks are like in 7 parts, and like I'm downloading 7 hours worth of content, and 7 hours is a lot of time. Like I said, whenever you get in your car, if you drive somewhere, or you're just sitting, day off, or whatever, it's not that bad. But I don't know how I would be able to focus on traffic and like a really intense novel. So I don't know. Maybe those kind of novels would be better to listen to at home with or whatever. But my car, I had like a little thing that I could plug into my tablet and listen to it sound system in my car, so that was absolutely wonderful. This is why I like this book. Like I said, I love the author because she's so funny and she does so many funny works that she's very cute. So I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch this video. And have you read this book? If you've read this book, leave a link to maybe if you did a review or reviews or whatever. Tell me how you liked it. Did you read it or did you listen to it? Because in the book, if you listen to it, it's read by her. That's a lot of things. I've only listened to like 2 audiobooks my whole life. This book and the Bud Not Buddy series. When I was in like 6th grade, we had to read that. We read Bud Not Buddy like 3 times. We read it once in like 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. I can remember that. And I remember like in 5th or 4th grade, I don't know what grade it was, but we ended up listening to the audiobook while reading. So like you had the book and then there was a reader. But I don't remember if that audio reader was the writer of that book. I don't think, but maybe. But like I said, I don't know much about audiobooks because I just don't do it. And, but yeah, she writes the book, and like I said, I don't know how other audiobooks are. If they have something completely different, or do most of the time the authors are okay with reading theirs. I don't know. But the author did read this one. Amy Poehler does read this book, and it's very funny to hear her talk. Stuff like that. And some of the stories she tells us, like, oh, you had some bad luck, or wow, you had some good luck on that one. But she talks about like her being pregnant with one of her sons, and I can't remember if she said it was her first baby or her second baby. I'm pretty sure it was her first, but I'm not sure. And she talked about how like she was pregnant and she was with this doctor and she really loved him, and she was going on Saturday Night Live, and then all of a sudden her doctor dies the day before she gives birth, and I'm like, what? That would be my luck to have like this guy die before I had a kid. So I thought that was really funny, and almost was like, I was thinking she was like making a joke of it, because I was just like, you know how comedy people do, they all joke about that kind of stuff, and they're like, psych, and like I kind of expected her to say psych, but she never did. So I was like, oh my goodness. So that was very interesting to listen to. And like I said, this book isn't necessarily just about like funny things. There are some serious things. There are things for guys and girls. So she talks about that in the beginning, especially like she talks about writing the book. And I could relate on a lot of those topics. I've never tried to write a book, but I've always written since like January the 15th. I've been writing a story online. I do it every Saturday, no matter what. And even if I can't upload it that Saturday, I try to upload it the Sunday, the following Sunday, the next day. And it's really hard to get content out every week. It really is. And even for this show, this channel, it's sometimes really hard, especially with school. It's harder for me to get content out on the dot on the same day every day of the week. So, yeah, it's very interesting to do. So I can kind of relate to that. So she talks about it in the beginning of the book, how there's stuff for everybody. And she talks about everything under the moon, from giving birth to raising kids to divorce to how she got into the comedy career, all kinds of stuff. So, what her family taught her growing up, and just stuff like that. It's not just one set thing. So it's a really interesting book. And so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go out of town tomorrow. My niece just had some surgery a couple weeks back, and so I'm going with her and my mom and my sister up to the place we need to go, to the hospital we're going to. She's just gonna have like one day kind of thing, like a doctor's appointment. So we're gonna go tomorrow, and then by the time you see this video, it'll be weeks and weeks and weeks after this happens. So nothing for you guys to worry about. I wanted to make a few mentions because I don't think I've done it in any of the videos. It's been a couple weeks since I actually filmed, so I don't even know what I've said in those videos. I haven't even edited any videos in a couple of days or a couple of weeks or so. So basically I wanted to tell you guys that all my social medias, which you already know that, are linked onto this channel. So what you need to do, I don't know if it'll be up here, or down here, wherever my name is on this part of the art thing that you're watching. You need to click on one of those. It'll be like right there or down here. But I don't know, it depends on like if you're looking at it on a computer or a laptop, or it depends on if you're looking at it on a laptop or a PC versus a phone or a tablet. So it could be either way, and it also could be which way you're holding your screen. So one of these places, click on my name, and on my channel there are lots of little links at the very top of the thing, and you know, anyone you want to click. I think I've linked DeviantArt, I linked fan fiction, I think I've linked Instagram, Facebook. Well, no, I don't. I haven't linked it, Facebook yet. I probably won't link Facebook. I don't know though. I have to figure that out. There is a Facebook page for me now. You can find me by going on Facebook and literally typing in the search bar Lilacspectrum, the way you see it on here, and you can just find me that way. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link. There's like a little button you can click there too. I'm trying to think what else I've linked. I don't remember. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, you can type in @AngelCarby2, and that's a way to find me on there. I don't know if you want to see Snapchats. I usually don't update much on Snapchat about this. I do when I'm uploading, but usually there's not like, oh guys, by the way, I'm gonna do this, because I don't have enough followers to do that. So if I had maybe more followers, I would. There are some things I want to say. If you're from my story, give me a little like something, say you're from the story or whatever, say Markiplier's made or whatever, and that would be super cute. But I would like to interact with you guys here on the channel, as well as the people who come here from my story, because every week I always say, guys, I did this video, or guys, I did that video, blah blah blah, so that people from my story, because I have like maybe 300 to 500 people reading my story now. I don't know how many exactly. I'm gonna say an estimate 300 to 500 people, and I always try to get the word out every week that there are new content up. You know, every week I try to say there's new content, there's new content, there's new content, so that you guys, if you're from there, you can come in here and interact with me in a different way, because of course I'm gonna get back to you guys. But like I said, I try to update my readers so that maybe they want to follow me on here. But yeah, I do put up a lot of new content at least once a week, at least Thursday or Friday. Between Thursday and Saturday I try to get stuff up, and it'll be a lot different now that we're on summer vacation, so just keep that in mind. That'll be different, maybe or maybe not changing, I don't know. So follow me on those social medias, because usually like on Snapchat I'll say, well, quitting or blah blah blah, and I'll give us a percentage and an estimate time or whatever. Twitter, I don't really get on Twitter a lot. I don't really have many people to interact with on Twitter, so I don't, but it could change. And I would also like to do some videos on here for you guys to like interact with me, like a reading your comments kind of thing. I know I'm not somebody like Markiplier or somebody that's really famous on YouTube, but I would like to read some comments. So if you want to leave some comments, especially here or anywhere on my other videos, I'll get a notification, because I'm not very popular right now, so I'll definitely get a notification, and I can figure out if I want to read your comments or not. So I would like to do that in the future, especially interacting with you guys, because they're so cute, you're absolutely adorable. So thank you guys for watching these videos, and like I said, if you read this book and you enjoyed it, leave me some comments below to tell me how you liked it. Maybe you didn't like it, maybe you know some great places for me to watch review videos, because I love watching review videos, especially about these books, because I like to see what other people say about them. So leave that all below, and I would love to see what you say. If you would like to read the book, go ahead and start reading it. It's a very interesting book. There's something for everybody in this book, and if there are books you like that are similar to this book and you want me to read them, leave them below. I would love to have more books to read. You know I love books. I love books. I'm going to try to get more stuff out this summer, because it will be a lot better. But once I go back to fall and stuff like that, I'm not. But I want to take the summer to kind of get you guys built this up. So if there are books out there, you know, or even if you have a book you'd like me to read, you can leave it below, and I can get to you some way to contact you. And then once I get in contact with you, you can always delete the comment. You don't have to keep the information. So you can leave it below, and then I can get in contact with you, or I can give you a way to get into contact with me, and that would be awesome, because I would love to read books, and I have a lot of books in the queue right now to read. I have a lot of books, but I will attempt to try to get those books done over the summer. So thank you guys for watching. I know I said thank you several times, but thank you again for watching, and tune into the next video because you never know when they'll pop up. So bye guys!